Hey, this is William Powell, host of the Inside Acting TV show here at the Clifton Film Celebration. Hey, this is William Powell here with Darrell Poe. He's the founder of the Clifton Film Celebration. So, Darrell, just talk quickly about this weekend and the films you had and how you're feeling.
Yeah. Well, we're feeling great. We're wrapping up the festival tonight. We have a couple more screening blocks, but it was a successful festival. 77 films over 3 days, and we had plenty of filmmakers come out. Attendance was lighter than usual this year, but that was almost intentional. We are scaling back this year so we can move to a different time slot in the year. We'll probably move to like late winter, early spring. Just listen for announcements. So we'll bring the festival back probably in early 2021. But we'll be doing some other stuff throughout the year. So follow us on social media, Clifton Film Celebration and Clifton Arts Council, for all the latest on that.
Very good. And so then talk about the process for submitting a film.
Sure. We source exclusively through our partners at Film Freeway, so that's filmfreeway.com. So if you have a film, their service is awesome for getting it out there, and they're our exclusive partner for sourcing films. Also want to mention that we didn't have an awards ceremony this year, but we will be awarding films. Look for nominations through our social media channels in the next week, and then winners announced the week after. So that'll be coming soon.
One more question. So how can folks volunteer and be a judge or something like that?
Yeah, CliftonArtsCouncil@gmail.com, or reach out to us on social media if you're local to Northern Virginia and you're interested in being involved in the festival, either as a jury member, as a film judge, selection committee, or even helping out here at the festival, etc. We're always looking for more folks to help out.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Darrell.
My pleasure. Thanks for having us. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
My name is Jared Leon. I'm a cinematographer and an editor. And we had, 3 short films in the Clifton Film Festival. So it's pretty exciting.
Very good. Very good. So talk about those films.
The first one was called Carr. It was about homelessness. And the second one was about cancer, called Let Go. And the third one was Busted, which was a comedy. And it was about, 2 people cheating on each other and finding out and having an actual shootout. Rather than, throw words, they actually shoot at each other. So,
yeah. Awesome. Okay. So tell us where we can watch those films.
They're actually all available on YouTube. Just go to type in JCL Productions. They should pop up. We got 18 short films we did so far this year. So, yeah, check them out.
So what's next?
It's a good question. Right now, it's up in the air. We just shot another short film last week, so that's going to come out soon at some point. That's 19. So we're just going, see where it goes.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
All right. So here with Wayne Diu. So talk about your film, Wayne.
So my film is actually about a bunch of people trapped in a dental office with a killer, and they have to figure out what the killer wants in order to escape.
Okay, very good. How did you come up with that concept?
So I was kind of interested in making a morality play in one sense, and the other sense was that I had to film in a very limited location because of budget constraints, and I found a location where everything could take place, a dental office, and that's how I chose to make a movie like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. So talk about how you got your cast together.
So I put out some ads locally. The whole film was shot in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And I put out some ads locally, and a bunch of people applied, and that was it.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. So how do you challenge yourself to get better as a filmmaker? Do you do classes or just experimentation?
Not really. So it's more going out to different film festivals and then getting feedback from people who have seen the film. And I think the audience is the best at giving feedback, what they liked, what they didn't like, and it helps me improve quite a bit.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so what's coming up for 2020?
For 2020, well, I haven't planned that far ahead yet, but in about 2 weeks I'll be at the Ocean Dance Film Festival in Miami Beach, and then December there's another film festival where this film has been nominated in California.
Excellent, that sounds great. Okay, hey Wayne, well thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're here with Joe Carabeo, and we're here at the Clifton Film Celebration. So Joe, talk about your film.
Well, today on the Sunday block, I did a sort of like a North Virginia premiere of my short film Process. It's basically the story about, I'd like to think it's you step into the mind of a depressed artist and you find out how that process is working. So, yeah, so it's one of those movies about depression without trying to be depressed. So, I think it's a new take for me. I've never tried to tackle that subject matter before, but I always thought it'd be cool. I'm a big fan of sort of countdowns. So we had a blogger would come in and interview a musician who's sort of down and out. She has 5 questions to figure out what's going on. And so we're in the mental journey of Frankie Williams.
Yeah, those were 2 excellent actresses. So talk about how you found your actresses.
So Becca Reyes, she played the interviewer in that. I worked with her. She worked in my very first feature film, The Madcap 3. We go all the way back, and actually this was her return back into acting in this current day and age, because she went off and did some life stuff like everyone else does, and we met again at another festival, and I was like, we have to do another project together. It's been so long, so. So Haley, so she played the character of Haley. I was like, you have to do this role. So with Rachel Faulkner, who played Frankie Williams, I worked with her a long time ago. She is a up and coming model actress. Like several years ago, moves over to LA, gets like this awesome following, and we just stayed connected. We worked together before, but we stayed connected. And all of a sudden, when people get certified on Instagram and they blow up, you expect them to like not be wanting to work with the people they worked with before. But Rachel is a class act. She has such high skill and talent, and she's such a great person to work with. And I was like, I need to work with you the next time you're in town. So the stars aligned. Both of these people came back into town, and were like, we need to make another project, and here we are.
Great, Joe. So what do you have coming up for next year?
It's a little crazy. I just released my first ever book of my photography work. It's called Astray, which is the name of my production company as well. So you guys can look for that. I also do a lot of comics with Curl Studio. Those are always happening. Just more movies, more not content, but more quality work coming to you guys. But hopefully better and bigger. More, maybe it might be a little more edgier. I'm not sure. I'm always trying to push that button.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with the response people are having with the process. It's a different movie for me. I've never tried to tackle sort of like, I guess, mental illness and depression and all that sort of anxiety that happens to artists, so to speak. I've always wanted to dive into the mentality of what goes through artists. Once a project is done, not everyone stays happy, So it was close to me, and hopefully a lot of people can connect with that too. But 2020, you know what I'm looking forward to? A better world.
Man, I love that. Okay, Joe. Hey, well, thanks a lot, buddy. Okay, so we're here with Vigil Barnes again. I know he was on the show last year. So, Vigil, talk about some of the work you've got here this year.
Well, I think we have 3 films represented in Clifton Celebration, and we're so happy about it. In fact, one was yours.
Yeah.
Hanging with the Culverts.
Right.
And yesterday, that other film called Chain, in which I acted and co-produced the film.
Right.
And this afternoon we had OK Selects Planet's animation film. It was produced by Sunny Sky Productions in association with 3i Visuals, which is my banner.
Right. What do you have coming up in 2020?
2020, actually, recently I worked on a web series, completed the second episode, and that is currently in post-production, so that is coming in 2020. And there is also a short film planned in probably first half of next year. That's all I have for now.
All right, very good. Okay, well, thank you, Vigil.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, we're here with Jesse Marciniak. He's an actor. Hello. This is William Powell with the Inside Acting TV show. So, Jesse, talk about your film that you had in the celebration this weekend.
The film that we had in the Clifton Film Celebration was Milk Money. It was a short film that was written and directed by Jimmy Nguyen, and it was about two brothers, one being from local around Catawba County, Virginia, and one being his adopted brother from Korea. And the film was about their family having to struggle and survive due to the rising prices of dairy farmers and milk, and how that's sort of changing sort of the local economy and culture of dairy farmers around Virginia.
Right.
So one of the things that's very hard is having to sort of make a living and struggle doing that. So set into the backdrop of the beautiful rural farm life communities of Virginia, I play a character named Gordon, along with my brother, and I sort of come up with a really unconventional way of making money, which you'll have to watch the film. That really isn't a legal way to make money. Using a tractor to sort of steal something from a bank in a very rustic sort of punching sort of way. I really enjoy, I'm not from Virginia originally, but usually what ends up happening is I go audition somewhere, and then I actually end up usually coming down to film in Virginia. I see a lot of people that wear the memorabilia that says Virginia is for film lovers, and I do actually really believe that a lot. Every experience that I've had making films down here, attending film festivals, at least meeting people that are local filmmakers around here, it's been an amazing and wonderful experience. And if you had the chance to come down to Virginia and to be in a film or to work on a film, I would say definitely exploit that opportunity and come to local film festivals like this.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We're here with Shri. So, Shri, talk about the films you got in this festival.
I actually have been quite fortunate, and I had 3 different films in this festival. On Friday, we had Hanging Out with the Calvers. I had a role in that one. This was done by William. And on Saturday, I had Habaneros, which I wrote and directed myself. And today I had 5 O'Clock Shadow, which has won a lot of different awards, and it's done really well in the festival circuit. And I had that one today. And in that one, I starred in.
That's great. That's great, man. So this has been a great year for you. So what do you have coming up in 2020?
Well, I've written up a couple of scripts, and I think I have to figure out what I want to do with it, when to put it in production, and so I think this is a good time of the year to look at scripts and to write new scripts and to polish up the scripts and see how the next year comes by, and hopefully by first quarter of next year, I'd like to do something and put it in production.
Why don't you go? What advice would you give to young filmmakers out there?
But I would say anyone who wants to pursue it, don't give up. Just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. Everything starts with a story.
Okay, Shri, thank you.
Thank you so much.